The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the second-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone. First down here for this offense. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Red Wolves have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And now the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cyclones pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Cyclones will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Red Wolves with 1st and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. Refusing to be brought down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to,
make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
The Cyclones look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Joslin. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The ball is caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And the Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds the receiver wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Red Wolves. No chance to catch him.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he pulls in the catch. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Wolves will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open. I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Handoff to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock.
Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. Ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Cyclones will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. When he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The short completion of the tight end. He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down. And the Cyclones looking to run some tempo here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Catch made down inside the 15. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Iowa State. This game is far from over. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Important second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass here on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the Cyclones come up to the line in a hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Works to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And this to almost certainly win the football game. Right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. This one will be fair caught. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Off the play fake on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. First and 10 play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.